So now that you speaking about like, you know, the weight being on you, how do you feel about a girl, like you said you don't really mind doing things for her?
Not at all.
But then you kind of set yourself up to you might run into a gold digger. What do you do then?
My old boy taught me the game. I was blessed in that aspect. Like I noticed, I actually have a running joke about that. Like when I see dudes that's just paymasters out here tricking, I'm like, man, I joke, but there's some truth to it. I'd be like, yo, they ain't never had a father figure in their life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know no better. I was lucky to have my old boy around. He was a player, you know what I'm saying? So he showed me the ropes early on or whatever, so I could spot that from a mile away. So if I see that coming my way, I might entertain it just
for a little while,
a little action, whatever. But I already know off rip that that's not wifey material. I'm not even gonna let it progress to that at all.
Okay, so I mean, how do you differentiate whether she's a gold digger or not? Because you know, I mean, we live in the United States. Everybody got bills. You get what I'm saying? So if you getting together with somebody and you guys decide that you're gonna be a team, you're gonna have bills. She's gonna have bills. So I mean, do you feel like y'all bills should be separate, or y'all decide how would you work that out depending on how it is?
Well, I mean, like as far as a gold digger, like I said, she ain't even gonna make it that far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can ask females. They know I have a process with the relationship. Like I done made girls wait 6 months, 8 months, 10 months before they actually became my girlfriend or whatever. But if you make it there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm real strict about that. I can honestly say I've had one real girlfriend, and I'm 25 years old.
Wow.
Other girls, we vibed, we got along, we had a relationship, kind of, you know, whatever, but it wasn't really no titles to it. But as far as bills, man, I mean, if we're really serious, like if we're in a real serious relationship where it's 50-50, like, it really depends on the situation, because if we live separate, you know what I'm saying, we each got our own cribs, I see it as more of a thing where like, I'm gonna keep handling my shit, you gonna keep handling yours.
Yeah.
If one needs help, I don't see the issue in helping out with the bills. But if we living together, then I think the bills should be 50-50, because I know a lot of dudes, homeboys of mine, that they done got married, they done did this and that, and they got that pride to them where they feel like they got to be the man of the house and pay everything. You know what I'm saying? So the girl's just racking up. And when the dude falls on hard times, I notice, and I'm not saying this about every female, obviously, but I notice more often than not,
she pack up and bounce.
Once you ain't that dude no more, once you fall on some hard times, she's like, I ain't never paid no bills around here, well, I'm gonna start now. And I can't have that shit. We gonna have a serious issue.
So essentially, you need a girl that's gonna hold you down. You need a girl that's gonna be loyal.
Exactly, because I'm gonna hold you down. Like, yo, if I call you my girlfriend, I'm gonna ride or die for you. Like, I don't get into relationships just to be in one. I don't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people get into relationships just for the social aspect of it. Nah. If I'm with you, I'm really riding with you. I'll do whatever I need to do for you, and I expect the same. I can't just be riding and dying for you and you just like, whatever, nigga, I feel you, yeah.
So you gotta be loyal, not only in front of everybody, but behind the scenes too.
Yeah, it's more important, especially to me, that's more important, because that's the foundation. That's the home, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, hell no, you're not gonna disrespect me in public.
Right.
And I'm not gonna do the same. Again, you know,
when
I say it, it sounds like I'm just talking about the female, but it goes both ways.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about respect and loyalty. So if you my girlfriend, you're gonna get that no matter the bullshit that you pull. I'm always gonna have that respect and that loyalty till I'm just like, you know what? This ain't gonna work. Then once I cut that off, you don't exist to me anymore. That's that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. There's a difference between loyalty and just straight up crazy. Some females take that loyalty too far, like, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah. So like, what you think about that part right there?
Yeah, I done had both sides of the spectrum with that. I done had girls that literally, she ain't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want to go do this? I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, yada, yada, yada. Then, and if this girl in particular watches this, she gonna kill me, but I don't care. It makes for good entertainment. I done had the other spectrum where it's like, yo, the jealousy is real. Like, we was at a festival one time, right? And let's say from the start of the party, right? I walk all the way over here to get ATM, to get to ATM to take money out to buy foods and drinks or whatever, because it was cash only. You know, little island people, they don't
right,
take no
the little
cards.
kiosks.
Yeah, you got to pay with cash. So it was a long ass line because it was a New Year's festival. You know, since it was a long ass line at the ATM, so I'm there. It took me like 15 minutes only to find out that the ATM wasn't working.
Wow.
It was working on and off. Like every other 2 people it would have worked for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just there posted. The girl behind me asked if it works. And then I look out the corner of my eye, she's storming right through. Like, where you been at? Yada, yada. I'm like, yo, I'm just at the line for the ATM. And she said herself, she was like, oh, I just had to make sure. She was like, I thought I was gonna have to beat a bitch down around here. I'm like,
wow.
she gonna call me out if she sees it, but it's
Crazy.
all love. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean this in no bad way. But you know what I'm saying? You got all kinds of definitions of loyalty out here. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but that delves into honesty and a whole bunch of other things. You know, what goes on in your relationship is between you and that person.
Exactly.
Y'all need to talk about that, figure things out, and y'all come up with y'all stipulations beforehand.
Exactly. 'Cause I ain't never gonna give honestly, I can't say that I've ever given a girl a reason to be jealous. I've
Right.
never disrespected no female like that to where they gotta be suspicious.
Right.
I done had the females tell me like, oh, you know, they look at like my Twitter or my Instagram or my Facebook or whatever.
Like, what's
and
up
they
with
be
that?
Like, they be like, nah, like you got too many females on here. But it's people that I really know, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
that I've
right.
dealt with in some kind of way in the past. So it's not like I'm using social media to holler. I don't really do that.
So, I mean, with being loyal, she also needs to have some type of security with her, because you don't need a girl that's insecure and always all up in your face.
Exactly. Like, yo, if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm holding it down. I'm not gonna creep. I'm not gonna cheat. I don't like drama. So if I feel, you know, I gotta go be with the next chick, I'm gonna break it off right there. Like, yo, this ain't working out for me. Yada, yada, yada.
So for number 9, it's insecurity / mental stability. You know, we don't need no insecure. We don't need an insecure mate.
I don't need no crazies around me, nah.
All right. Last but not least, you know, you still a man at the end of the day, you know, and you got needs. So you need a girl that's gonna hold you down in that aspect, right?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
So, what's up?
Yeah,
Elaborate.
they gotta be with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm about that life. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I gotta do to please a female, I'm gonna do it. So, well, most things. A couple of things I don't do. But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I done had that too. You know what I'm saying? Females were like, it's just so good that you're like, fuck it. You can stick around. You can stick around. But then there'll be girls that they're loyal, beautiful, smart, you name it. They hold their own. They got their own crib. They supporting their parents, yada, yada, yada. And then the sex is whack, like beyond measure. Like I'm like, yo, I can't even mold you into
Wow.
into
There's no learning from here.
There's no like this is a disaster and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I need that too. Like, yo, I'm gonna hold it down. Believe that.
Now, what if you feel? Have you ever experienced a girl that was like too experienced? Like she knew a little bit too much. It's almost like you didn't have to say nothing. You like, wait, where you learn that from?
Yeah, but you know, I can't say nothing because
Can't complain about
I
that.
can't complain about it. Number one, because I'm gonna enjoy it.
Right,
But number
right.
two, I'm gonna be the male version of that. So it's like,
Okay.
you know, I ain't saying I'm a hoe or nothing, but I'm gonna hold it down. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be thrown off if a girl knows too much. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
a good thing. That's how you keep a man, like they say.
So
know what I'm
you want
saying?
somebody
So,
that's experienced.
that's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's
I need
double-edged sword.
somebody-
You don't really know how to take that.
I need somebody that knows what they doing. I'll say that much.
So even if they don't know what they're doing, you need somebody that's coachable.
Exactly, because I done had that too. I done had, you know, like, damn, no, this ain't gonna work, and practice, you know, you bring them up, and then after they'll be like, yo, if it wasn't for you, yada, 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 yada.
I would have never. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I done been through it all in that aspect.
All right, so there you have it. We have our top 10 wifey qualities by ER. You know, shout out your people. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Yeah, check us out, man. Vagabondsmusicgroup.com. Shout out to Mr. Visual Films. Shout out to Federal Ranga again. Shout out to Lareina and Leona. You know what I'm saying? The commission on your ass. shut up and listen. Be sure to look out for my solo project coming up by the end of the year, Year of the Vagabond. And just hit me up, any social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit, ER305. Peace.